For the determination of shrinkage limit, the apparatus requirement are shrinkage dish made of brass, porcelain evaporating dish, one glass plate with 3 prongs, mercury, balance and oven. Shrinkage limit is the maximum water content at which reduction in water content does not cause an appreciable decrease in the volume of the soil mass. So let's start with the performance. Mix about 30 gram of soil passing through 425 micron sieve with distilled water. The water added should be sufficient to make the soil pasty enough to be radially worked into the shrinkage dish without inclusion of air bubbles. Coat the inside of the shrinkage dish with thin coat of Vaseline. Place the soil sample in the dish by giving gentle taps. We have to weigh the mass of this shrinkage dish along with this wet soil. Then we have to dry this dish first in air and then in the oven. So for sun dry it requires 24 hours and then for oven dry it requires 24 hours. So after 48 hours the soil sample will look like this, which is completely dry. Okay. Now we have to take the weight of this shrinkage dish along with this pad. We have to take the weight of this empty porcelain dish, which will be used to weigh mercury. Now for mercury displacement method, firstly we will fill this shrinkage dish with the mercury. We have filled the shrinkage dish with mercury. Now we have to keep the shrinkage dish in the empty porcelain dish, and again we have to weigh the porcelain dish along with the shrinkage dish filling the mercury. Now we have to keep this dry soil pad above this shrinkage dish which is filled with the mercury. So it will float over this shrinkage dish. Now with the help of this glass plate with prongs, we are going to press this dry soil pad completely into the shrinkage dish. Now as you can see, we have the mass of the mercury which is displaced by this dry soil pad. Now we have to take the weight of this displaced mercury along with this porcelain dish. This is mercury which is displaced by this dry soil pad. Now we have to take the weight of this displaced mercury along with the porcelain dish.
With the help of some observations, we will calculate the shrinkage limit of the given soil sample along with two more parameters, that is shrinkage ratio and volumetric shrinkage. We have taken the mass of empty porcelain dish, which comes out as 74.2 gram. Then we have added mercury in the shrinkage dish and mass of porcelain dish with mercury, which is equal to the volume of the shrinkage dish. We have weighed it, which comes out as 361.1 gram. With the help of these two readings, mass of mercury is obtained as 286.9 gram. Now we have to determine the volume of the shrinkage dish. So density of mercury is 13.6. We have mass of mercury, so volume of the shrinkage dish, which is represented by V1, is nothing but equals to mass of mercury divided by the density of mercury, which comes out as 21.1 ml. Again we have taken the mass of empty shrinkage dish, which comes out as 23.5 gram. Then we have taken the mass of shrinkage dish along with the weight soil pad, which comes out as 68.4 gram. With the help of these readings, we will easily get mass of weight soil, which is represented by M1, which comes out as 44.9 gram. Then after 48 hours, what we are having is the dry soil pad. So again we have to weigh the mass of shrinkage dish along with the dry soil pad, which comes out as 57.3 gram. Again, mass of dry soil, we can easily determine mass of dry soil, which nothing but equals to mass of shrinkage dish plus dry soil minus mass of empty shrinkage dish, which will give us the mass of dry soil, which comes out as 33.8 gram. We have mass of empty porcelain dish. We have mass of porcelain dish plus mercury equal in volume of the dry soil pad. So with the help of these two readings, we can easily determine mass of mercury displaced by dry soil pad, which comes out as 230.1 gram. Now again, volume of dry soil pad V2 is represented by mass of mercury displaced by dry soil pad divided by the density of mercury, which comes out as 16.92 ml. Now with the help of these observations, now we can easily determine shrinkage limit, shrinkage ratio and volumetric shrinkage. Now let's see the calculations for shrinkage limit. Shrinkage limit is represented by this formula M1 ms V1 V2 we have calculated. Rho W is the density of water, which is taken as 1 gram per cubic centimeter. So after putting all the values, shrinkage limit is found out as 20.5%. Shrinkage ratio is defined as the ratio of a given volume change expressed as a percentage of dry volume to the corresponding change in water content, which is represented by SR and given by this formula. Again, substituting all the values, we will get shrinkage ratio as 2. Volumetric shrinkage or volumetric change is defined as the change in volume expressed as a percentage of the dry volume when the water content is reduced from a given value to the shrinkage limit, which is represented by Vs and given by this formula. So substituting all the values, volumetric shrinkage comes out as 24.70. So with the help of these observations and calculations, the shrinkage limit of the given soil sample is found out as 20.5%.